It was early in September. Me and a group of friends were chatting on Discord, having a good time. We usually talk about upcoming games that we're going to be releasing, but on this particular day, on this specific Discord chat, was when things unexpectedly got dark. I was typing, "Dude, did you hear about this new triple A title coming out this month?" B replied, "I don't know, man. Probably not." Then Scott replied, "Hi Chris, did you hear about the party that Collie was throwing tonight?" "No," I replied. "Pretty much everyone in our school hates me." Everyone started laughing, even though I wasn't really joking. When we went back to our homes, all of us got on Discord to play more games with each other. We didn't have much else to do. Moments passed, my friends and I were still on the Discord chat posting random stuff. Unexpectedly, my computer made a weird pop-up sound. I minimized the window and noticed a flash drive installed on my desktop. I checked the back of my computer but couldn't find a flash driver anywhere. I was starting to get nervous. "Hi," I asked everyone, "did you guys also get a jump drive in your computer?" Stardust replied, "I didn't get anything." Brian, Scott, and Jenny replied with a similar response. Soon enough, my curiosity outweighed my fear, and I opened the flash drive. From there, I saw one text file that was named "README." Brian started to show concern over my sudden nervousness. B replied, "Hi man, you alright?" I had no response though. I just slowly opened the text file, which read, "Please share this, for the good of mankind." Right below there was a link. At first I thought this was some kind of joke, that they were all pulling on me. What the hell is this supposed to be? Screenshotting the drive and sending to the chat. Scott replies, "What? Why the hell would we know? You guys sent this crap to me? Didn't you know?" When I pressed enter, there appeared a black screen with white glitchy lines. I thought the site was broken and hovered my mouse to the close button. When I pressed enter, there appeared a black screen with white glitchy lines. I thought the site was broken and hovered my mouse to the close button. Right as I did, there was a loud screeching sound that startled me. Scott, Brian, Sydney, and Jenny were all concerned and asked what was going on. Immediately after, everyone's screen went black as if there was some type of power outage. Each of us went out on our phones and communicated via message. B starting the conversation. "Whoa, what the hell is going on?" Scott replies to him, "Did everybody's monitor go black?" Sydney and Jenny both replied, "Yes. I was very hesitating to try and turn on my computer." "Everybody, open up Discord on your phones." They all agreed and started to open up the app. All of the sudden a pop-up notification was given to us. All of us opened the notification and came across an unknown user. The unknown user typed to us, "Welcome. I have a list of instructions that each of you must follow. Failure to follow my instruction will result in a horrifying conclusion." Everyone panics. Then all of the sudden the game crashes for everyone. All of the screen goes black for a minute, and that is when the online entity appears. The entity self-types all of the players' real names and addresses, and the players start to get shocked. That's when the user starts to surf the web for child porn and fake murder plots and starts saving them onto their hard drives. Blackmails the other user in the chat. I said, "Everybody calm down, you just try to figure a way out of this." Scott replied, "Dude, I don't know what's going on. I'm starting to freak out." The unknown user started typing, "I will assign the first task to one of you. If you fail to complete the task, the consequences will be fatal." All of the sudden, a pop-up window was shown on everyone's screen. The window had a virtual spinner with individual sections that had everyone's name on it. The unknown user took control over my mouse and hovered over the middle of the spinner and clicked the middle of the spinner. Chris, Brian, Scott, Jenny, and Sydney were all on the edge of their seats, watching the spinner, hoping that it doesn't land on their names. The spinner stops on Brian's name. The unknown user pulled another pop-up menu on a profile picture of Brian, with text at the bottom saying, "Congratulations Brian, you have been selected to fulfill one of the tasks we assigned to you." Brian lashes out, frightened and scared for his life. Brian replies, "I hate this. This is all your fault, Chris. None of this shit would happen if we never did what you told us to do." I replied, "You think I wanted all of this to happen? This fucking thing was treating me to send stuff to you guys. What the hell was I supposed to do?" The unknown user tells Brian to go outside and rob a gas station while going live on Discord, recording his actions. After the unknown user is finished giving Brian his task, he then pulls up another pop-up window with a 10-minute timer. The unknown user hovered Brian's mouse over the start button and the timer began to run. Brian started to type, "One of you guys call the cops. Call the cops right now." Scott quickly grabs his phone and tries to dial 911. The virus immediately cuts off all communication through all of their electronic devices. Scott typing, "It's ringing." Brian, "Oh, thanks God." After a few rings, Scott's phone leaves a voice message. "I am sorry, the number you have dialed is not working number. Please try calling again." Scott, "What?" 13 seconds passed and everyone was panicking. The unknown user started typing again. "Time is ticking and I have cut all communication devices from trying to contact higher authorities." Brian said, "Shit Scott, you have to listen to me. Go public about this so that everyone knows what's going on." Brian noticed that the unknown user already had his Discord on live. Brian grabbed his phone and paced into his dad's room while he was sleeping to grab his gun and his car keys on his desk. Brian rushed downstairs out the back door and hopped in his dad's car and turned on the ignition. Brian placed his phone in the cup holder with the camera facing his direction in a tilted upwards angle. Brian placed the gun in his pocket. The timer was at 8:30. Everyone in Brian's chat was watching. Chris, Scott, Sydney, and Jenny were all trying to talk to Brian on his live, but he was unable to hear them. "Dude, you're not actually doing this, are you?" Scott typing, "Brian, don't do this, man. He's just trying to mess with us." As Brian was driving, he pulls into the destination that the unknown user sent to him. Brian finds a place to park and slams his head on the streeting while in frustration. Brian looks over and notices his friends in the chat along with random users pressuring him to commit to his actions. Brian grabs his phone, gets out of the car and heads towards the gas station. Brian's friends were all silent and helplessly watching him. When Brian goes in to rob the gas station, there is the cashier and another customer buying chips in the back. Brian slowly scans the R to try to see if there is anyone else in the gas station. Brian does not notice the man in the back, assuming the store was empty. Sydney starts to cry. She puts her head down, unwilling to witness what Brian has to do to stay alive. "Jenny, please don't do this, Brian." Then Brian casually walks up and pulls out the gun and points the gun at the cashier point blank. Brian talking as soft as he can. Let's just make this quick and easy. Okay, just go into your register and take out the money. The customer in the back sees this, then very sneaky like sees a crowbar leaning up against a case of soda next to the bedroom. Brian's friends, as well as his lights, noticed the customer in the background of Brian's screen. The chat was typing fast. Behind you! Look behind you! Chris, Scott, Jenny and Sydney all see this too and start to freak out and warn Brian. Brian, look out! Brian, look out! Scott said. Turn around, dude. Look at your chat. Turn around. The timing was running, and there are only 6 minutes remaining. The random customer strikes Brian with all of his force. Brian blacks out and stumbles down, while his phone dropped with the camera facing the ceiling. Blood was gushing out the back of his head. The customer hits the cashier and asks her if she is okay. The customer noticed Brian's phone on the ground and picks it up. Chris, Scott, Jenny and Sydney start to cry, coming to the realization that this is not a game.